Hello again, welcome to one more of my videos. My name is Aline and I work as a meditation teacher and an NLP practitioner. And today I wanted to talk a little bit and introduce some different meditation practices. There are about 8 known meditation practices, and I wanted to talk a little bit about some of them. So, the different kinds are breath awareness, where you, of course, are aware, extra aware of your breath, and you use that as a mechanism to calm down. But it's different kind of work for different people. For me, some other works better. And then there is metta, which is loving kindness meditation. So it's done through sending loving and kindness to yourself and also towards the world. Then there is the body scan meditation, where you start at your toes and you go up scanning the sensations, the feelings in your whole body until the top of your head. There is also progressive meditation or progressive relaxation, actually, where you will start by first tensing different parts of your body a lot and then releasing it to release physical stress and physical tension. And then there is also the Zen, where it's total observations. It's usually done by a Buddhist practitioners. It requires a great amount of concentration or presence, at least, And then there is mantra meditation, incantation, which is also a Buddhist practice. But for me, mantra meditation, I think, or incantation, it requires less concentration and can be easier to calm down the mind, since you do it by chanting different mantras and vibrational sounds. I go into that more after. And then there is truth seeking, when you want to find out some truth within yourself, about yourself, something that you, or some emotion you're having difficulty with dealing with. And then there is transformational meditation, if you want to transform some belief system, emotions, values, or behavior, if you're into some addiction that you want to get over with. So I'm gonna just talk a bit about 3 different kinds today. One is the body scan meditation, and the next one is the Zen, total observation, and mantra incantation. I will try to make it a bit shorter so it doesn't get too long. And if any time anyone wonders more about one specific kind and wants to go more in detail to that, you are very welcome to send me a message and ask me for that, and I will make a video telling more about it too. Okay, so body scan meditation. It's very useful to overcome stress and anxiety, also depression, and some kind of pain. It can be very useful to especially if the pain is caused by stress and tension. So what you do then basically is, as usually for meditation, right? You find a comfortable position, a comfortable place to sit. You don't have to sit with your legs crossed, the traditional position, if you're not that flexible or if you're uncomfortable with it. So just find whatever works for you, sit. You can lean back if you have a sofa and you want. You can sit on a chair, anything. And then start by first Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then try to move your attention, your focus to your toes. You start there. Just see if you can feel your toes. Like, if you need, you can move them a bit, just like, they are there, like, And then slowly you go up, like, to your legs, feel like I said, you can shake it a bit if you need, like, come in contact with it. And then all the way to your thighs, through your belly, your back, your chest, your throat. Notice how the air flows through your throat, through your nose, through your mouth. Notice the air flowing in and out. Then you come out to your face and try to feel, just if you can feel any like tingling sensation, or if your jaw is tense, try to relax it. If you feel any tension in your eyelid, just blink a bit, try to let them relax as well. Observe in your forehead, is there tension, is there any pain? If it is, you see if you can do anything to relax it, you do it. If you can't, just let it be. Observe it and let it be there. Once you come to the very top of your head, take again a very deep breath through your nose. Breath out and shoulders down. And that's it. And just continue that, and you will see that with each day you practice that, you become more focused in your daily life. You're more attentive. You are less stressed too, because if a sensation rises in your body during your daily life, you will not just like, oh, I have pain, and tense up, like you will learn to like, okay, it's here now. And then you're gonna find easier ways to help yourself, to deal with it, or to know where that pain, that stress, that tension, that anxiety comes from. And from there, then be able to deal with it, hopefully. So if we move into thought observation or Zen meditation, like I mentioned before, it's Buddhist practices usually, but of course it's also done by anybody else who feels like they want to do it and that it works for them. And this practice requires a bit more both practice in meditation in general, but also discipline, because when unpleasant thoughts rises within us, it's very difficult, or it can be very challenging to stay present with it, and not try to escape from it, or engage with it, or try to change it to something more positive. But I find this practice very helpfully, because I think everybody knows that trying to escape your thoughts or feelings is no solution, because what you do in best case is like you hide them right for a little while, but sooner or later they will come over and take you in unexpected moments where you are not in balance, where you're not sitting in meditation, and have it more difficult to deal with it then. So in this practice, the first phase of it is the breath part, right? So we will start also by, again, finding a comfortable position, and focusing on your breath. Try to really like feel the air flowing through your nose and out through your mouth. Try to feel as if there is any tension in your shoulders, so breathe and bring your shoulders down. This practice is used to promote deeper relaxation and also like more spirituality, to be more connected to your own self, and to learn to separate the content from the container, and to know that you are not your thoughts. So what you do then is, as you sit in the meditation position and breathing in and out, you will notice that thoughts start flowing in. The more stressed you are, obviously, the more thoughts will come, the more accelerated the mind is. But that's okay. Don't try to like change, like if a negative thought arises or that you consider negative, don't try to like think something positive instead, or to like understand why this thought is coming. Don't cloud your mind even more. That's not what we want here. What we want here is to accept all thoughts that come, observe them, but not judge them, not label them, and not engage with them. So if a thought arises on you, whatever thought it is, try to notice how that thought makes you feel. Does it tense any part in your body? Do you feel cold, warm? Does it cause any sensations? Are you happy? Do you feel excited? Do you feel anxious? No, sometimes it's very difficult and can be almost impossible to not engage with your thoughts. So while you are practicing this, if you feel like you can't pull yourself out of your thoughts, breathe. Focus on your breath again and breathe like, but try to feel as if you were breathing through your heart, like if you can. Try to send in kindness, to yourself. And consider for just a moment something you are grateful for. It can be anything, big, small. Just think about anything you are grateful for. And also don't engage too much. Don't think too much about it. Don't overanalyze. Just see if you can be grateful for that. And then notice where those thoughts take you then. If it takes you to a calmer place. And just observe and let it be until the end of the meditation. The more and more you practice this kind of meditation, you will see such a great acceptance for yourself and also towards others, and how life becomes so much easier and lighter by accepting, and not running, not being afraid of your thoughts and emotions, and not being afraid also when other people are reactive or emotional, because you can deal with that, you can separate things. So I think that kind is very useful too. So I said I would talk about mantra meditation, and I will, but I will also talk a little bit about the transcendental meditation, because it's two very similar methods, and some people say it's the same, some researchers say it's different. They are basically the same or quite similar, but in transcendental meditation, you do it by chanting, by repeating just a vibration of sound that doesn't mean anything. Because the mind has a tendency to natural settles down in quiet states, like, so if there are not anything for your mind to interpret, to observe, to concentrate on, it natural quiets down. So it's a very effortless practice. Mantra meditation, it can be also quite doesn't take that much effort, but a little bit more. It's normally done using mantras. So you like repeat usually longer phrases or sentences over and over again. And those sentences are usually, the ones I use at least, written in Pali. So most people don't understand it neither. So you repeat, 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 and while you are repeating it, you don't have time to think in the same time. So you don't go in deep to your thoughts, you know, maybe something come fast, but you keep chanting, you keep repeating that. And after a while, your mind just is emitting that sound, but you are like in a very calm state and very quiet. I find it a very useful way to get a great amount of calmness and peace into your daily life. And there is also like some different kinds of brain waves. I mean, our brain have different kinds of brain waves, brain frequencies, wave frequencies, right? And there are many researches showing that during meditations, your brain frequency changes depending on which kind of meditation you are doing. And in the one so-called transcendental meditation, normally you go in, when you manage to really go into it, to the stage of brainwave called the alpha. And alpha brainwaves is connected with feeling happy, feeling joyful, relaxed, peaceful. All those relaxing sensations is connected with alpha brainwave, and that's achieved in transcendental meditation. But some research says that in mantra meditation or other meditation where it requires more concentration and focus, you go in then to beta wave instead. And the beta wave is very useful for logical thinking. It's connected with logical thinking, like so in daily life when we are thinking very logical and solving problems, we are in beta frequency. And so it can also be, of course, very useful because you are so concentrated and calm that you can actually solve the problems, and you can think logically and hopefully then take better decisions in your life. So it's also very useful for that. Yeah, so I would say if you need to concentrate, to think logically, to have more focus, maybe mantra meditation would work better in that moment. If you need more to relax, feel happy, but also focused, then do transcendental meditation so that you achieve your alpha brain waves. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, if you want to know more about any specific kind of meditation, either the ones I talked about or others, just drop me a message and I will do some video explaining more about it. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for today. Have a blissful day. Namo Buddha.